Thank you, everyone. Thank you for attending That Literary Lady Television. I'm Yolanda Johnson-Bryant. I am your host. And today's guest is Mr. William Brown, Mr. William Bill Brown. Now, Mr. Brown is the president and owner of B.B. Brown Communications, and he is a technology expert that helps organizations and institutions figure out their technology issues. He also recently just opened the Technology Center here in Greensboro, the first of its kind in the area. So welcome to the show, Bill. Thank you for coming. How are you today?
I am doing great. Thank you for
having me. It's good to see you. Well, I'm so excited about the Technology Center, so I want to go in and talk about that first.
Okay.
Now, what was the vision for the Technology Center? What is the vision?
Well, the vision for the Technology Center is a place to, one, where conversations about technology can happen. I believe that throughout the Piedmont Triad, there's a lot of great things happening in technology, and a lot of people don't know about it. And so I'm one of those people that when I don't see something I want, I'll say, well, why can't I do it? And so I'm crazy enough to do it. And so we open it up, and it is a place where we can have the conversations about technology, spotlight some of the technology that is going on in the community, and be an education place to help people understand the great things about technology.
Okay, I know you're working with a lot of people in the community. What is your ideal networking client or partner?
I think my target area is houses of worship, nonprofits, startups, and small businesses. And the reason why I target those particular areas is most of the times those groups feel that they don't have the resources to invest in technology. And what I like to believe is it's all about priorities, and because they're all doing great work. They all have this great vision, this great plan, and so the more that I can help them marry their mission and their vision to their technology plan, then they only bring in technology that supports that plan, and it's easier to fundraise to that plan or plan for that technology to move forward.
Okay, now I know you also are the owner of Ideas for AV,
right.
And now you have B.B. Brown Communications. Right. So it's sort of a shift. Explain the shift in the vision for B.B. Brown Communications.
When I started Ideas for AV, because I've been in the AV, IT, technology space for a number of years, for almost 23 years. And it was more about helping, basically it's more about the stuff. It was more about the technology. And the one thing that I realized in the last 3 years that it's not about the technology, it's about how you can utilize the technology to communicate your message. And so I kind of changed my focus from just the technology to more of how can I help you communicate your message better through technology? How can I get you to have the right technology to do what you need to do? And so with that change, the communication is talking, and the AV goes away. So that's the main focus, but that was an area of clarity to help people not focus on the toys and the bright lights of technology.
And speaking of toys and bright lights, I'm a technology geek.
Right.
But I also have problems with my technology. So
Right.
what are some of the biggest problems that you find in technology with institutions and businesses?
I think to go back to, they don't have a clear plan or a clear vision how they're going to utilize technology. Most of the times we make technology decisions because it works for somebody else. They can afford it, or they believe the sales guy, right? So it's like, so you bring it in and it's like, okay, why doesn't it work here? And because it's really not a part of what you're doing. And so the more that you take that time to say, how am I going to use this computer? Really, other than just sending out emails, how does emails help me forward my business and my message in that consistent thing? So looking at that, and so I think most of the challenges are because of the clear plan to do that. And the more that I help people before they spend that technology dollar, understand why they're doing it, then I think it reduces the frustration.
Okay, now switching from everything to Toastmasters.
To Toastmasters. Everything else is Toastmasters, right?
You're currently the Division F Governor.
Right.
You're the two-time President of Speakerpreneur Toastmasters. You have BD Brown Communications. You have the Technology Center. How do you find time to just relax and unwind?
I think prayer works. No, no, it's balance. I like to think that everything that I do is connected. So I try to connect those dots. And you start off with a strong family and that commitment to my family first, and everything will lead from there. I think the Toastmasters experience, other than helping me communicate better and taking leadership roles, it's seeing people find their voice and helping people live out their dreams is something that I like to be a part of. And so the more that I can put programs or be involved in a leadership possibility to help that happen, that's how it keeps me going.
Awesome. Well, folks, you heard it right here on That Little Radio Lady Television. With hard work and perseverance, you can be successful. Mr. Brown is living proof. Thank you for being on the show today.
Thank you.
And thank you for tuning in.
All right.